Yep, it was heading way above the waist.
Yeah, there's no doubt, no ball the right call, but there's also no intent. No intent at all from Delang. He's looking for the Yorker, just misses it by a couple of inches really, and it's just a release point. The Lions, what can they do with the free hit now? Dequella, big swing and a miss, clever piece of bowling. They will get it by, but this chase is being killed in the middle overs thanks to a great partnership. It's worth 45 off 25. It's a Nelson, 1-1-1 for 3. Well, an unforgettable night in Kirtipur, just in the outskirts of Kathmandu. We're here at this famous spiritual home of the game in Nepal, the Tribhuvan University International Cricket Ground. And I think play's just going to hold for a second as every fan raises their smartphone torch to paint a beautiful picture. Okay, last roll of the dice. Lamachani's got 2 left. Slides into the pad, I think. He speared in the medium pacer, really. Would he come off the glove, given his runs? Would the Lions be best served just to really make sure that they see out these 2 overs? See Omodo and JQ's new JQ J5. You see it up there? The real SUV. Short, hit away, fielder there, straight to him, taken. Well, we just said it, see Lamachani off, the game is done. Just opens the smallest of windows back for the Kings.
Well, just making the match a little interesting now is Darcy shot. Lamachane has the penchant for picking up wickets. He has the ability to pick up wickets when it matters. Just the toe of the bat and straight to the man, Lokesh Bam. Really good wicket this for Sandeep Lamachane and for the Kings. Gone after playing a very good innings. Darcy shot of 57. The Lions now 112 for 4 in the 14th.
It's another left-hander. They have a litany of them, don't they, in this 11 as Dilip Nath comes to the crease. Obviously the Lions should still canter home 33 to win off 40, but Lamachani's greatest delivery. Darcy Short couldn't resist from going after it. Good catch held in the deep. Credit to Lokesh Bam as Lamachani ascends to the top of the wicket-taker charts. Nicely bowled. Nath does enough to tuck it away. Really strange choice of shot from Darcy Short, who played so well.
Well, it was there to be hit, but he just couldn't get the timing. Got the toe of the bat, and that's the fat side of the ground. 65-meter hit there, 61 to the other side. So perhaps the wrong choice of shots really for Darcy Short. Just needed to play him out. 32 of 39. But now everything depends on Dequella.
Slow, tempting, teasing from Lamachani. just before that wicket, I was talking about the Omada and JQ's new J5. There it is. A good old spin around the city in that today. We're all over Kathmandu this morning. This is the real SUV. It's always going to be the googly. More responsibility from Nath, just working it for the single, it's all they need.
Well, that's exactly what Darcy Short should have done. Just played it along the ground, played out Lami Chane, 6 balls, 6 runs, and said thank you very much. We'll handle the bowler at the other end. Still not all over for the Lions. Dikwela out there in the middle. Until he's there, they'll be breathing very easy in the dugout.
Oh, so nearly. Just thought it has to be this ball. I think this has come off the under edge. So close for Lamachani. It's 115 for 4. Presidential Graduate School Platinum Cap Leaderboard. The top 5, Road Powdle, despite the duck tonight, still in that top 5. Adam Rossington, top of the charts with that historic 3rd century yesterday. Now, it's not often I'm speechless on air. Very rare I'm lost for words, as you know, Fazil. I have no words to describe what we're about to see here. George Munsey will have a bowl. He's kept wicket more than he's bowled. In his professional career, across 70 ODIs, 81 T20s, 94 List A games, 4 first-class matches and 104 T20s, he has never bowled a ball in anger. He will have now. Look at the last ball from the previous over. Dikwela so nearly perished to Lamachani.
Got the inside edge of the bat and very nearly dragged it on. We've seen the ball hit the stumps without the bails falling a couple of times in the game, and now just missing it by that proverbial coat of varnish.
Going to take on the second. If that was picked up cleanly, it might have been interesting. You talk about matchups in the modern game. You've got Bashir Ahmed there, who's a proper left arm spinner. George Munsey has literally never bowled in a 12-year professional career. I understand they don't want to bowl the left arm spinner to the left hand batters, but we've seen the favour that this pitch has offered to spin. Swept away for 4. Good batting. George Munsey thought he might have had a first ever wicket.
Well, he almost made you eat that humble pie, Andrew. It was off the stumps. He just swept it, took his chance there. Did Dikwela. Oh, geez, if Munsey had it. Oh, he gets to 4. So they move 4 runs closer now. 23 of 33.
No chance, or would have been close. Where exactly is Dikwela going? They need 23 to win. He's like a cat on a hot tin roof.
On a very cold evening here in Kathmandu, a cat on a hot tin roof. A brain fade moment for Dikwela. Just getting a little tentative after Darcy's shot departs. Just take that single and give Nath the strike.
Can promise you how closely I follow the associate game. Just one more look at this as to how close it would have been. But I like the side on. Oh, it would have been gone. Gone for all money. Sahil misses the stumps. I did not have George Munsey bowling on my NPL bingo card, I'll promise you. His first over's gone for 9. Perplexing stuff. It's 124 for 4. The Lions will want to believe they have this in the bag. 21 and 36 wickets in hand. Dickwella batting in a well-made 23. Look at the comparison. 7 to 15 has been good for the Lions in the chase. Swept, reverse, they'll run away for a 4. Good start to over number 16. The chase is within grasp, and Nath as well joins Dickwella in finding the ropes. Very good evening, H.T. Ackerman.
I know Dilip Nath has hit that reverse sweep, but you can't help thinking that Niroshan Dickwella has added something to this Lumbini Lions team. Just in the middle here, he's been exceptional.
Indeed, the last game where he got 30 odd, he took the pressure of Rohit Paudel, infused fresh life into this entire batting ranks of the Lumbini Lions, HD. Spot on there with that observation. This is what I want Dilip Nath to be doing more often. Got a boundary, get a single, get to the other end. Close this chase convincingly.
The dismissal of Rohit Paudel, there would have been some nervous people, nervous supporters of the Lumbini Lions, but it's the Australian and the Sri Lankan that have come to the party tonight. But you're right, you want to win this with a couple of overs to spare. Really send a message, and this will do their confidence the world of good. Bear in mind, these were the wooden spooners from last year, the Lions.
Waited that pitch. Yeah, and at the moment as well, they were playing catch-up in this competition. They were the whipping boys, the Lumbini Lions, but they're making that steady climb. Maybe some glove. I hit that really hard. Nicely struck straight to the fielder at long off. Got to believe they are in the driver's seat at the moment. Who wouldn't mind being on this bike as well? The next gen Pulsar Power, explosive, fast and unstoppable. Yeah, there it is. Grand side, good ride.
Thank you.
Neatly played. Lamachani's been impressive. He's 2 for 20. He's got one more delivery remaining of his overs. You almost felt that it was him that was going to have to win the game for the Kings this evening, with a total of around 145. A target of 145, I should say. He's the one man that can win it for them this evening with a total.
It's been a good over for the Lions. He's coming off it. They need 13 and 24. 1-3-2 for 4.
पोखरा काठमाडौँ शिविर पश्चिम चितवन भोलि
Some big games lined up this week. Avengers came back extremely well in that last game of theirs, getting 200 plus with the bat, and they bowled out the opposition as well. They'll take on the Kathmandu Gorkhas of
just made winning a habit. And then the table toppers, the first team to qualify against the Chitwan Rhinos, who desperately need a win to stay alive in this competition. All of it coming to you live from the Tribhuvan University International Cricket Stadium. Terrific Thursday, should I say. Quite sure what's the plan here. Going with pace on both sides. You had Muncy bowling one.
Well, I think they just feel that they need wickets now, and that their best option for wickets was Lamachani. Obviously, he got a couple, but he's 4 done, and now DeLanga is as well. I think there's a few concerns here for the Kings going forward, though, and that I like their batting lineup, but they short a bowler. I know there's a couple of spinners that haven't been used, or part-time spinners that haven't been used here this evening. But when you start seeing George Muncy, and with the greatest of respect to George Muncy, he's a wonderful batter, but he hasn't bowled for something like 13 years. And when he's been brought on to bowl, then you know that if you look at your starting 11, you're short a bowler.
Yeah, not a great sign or a sight if Muncy comes on to bowl. He's never bowled his life in professional cricket. Oh, that way I've hit the helmet. Maybe a concussion test quickly. See the physio coming out for this. Just hurried him for pace here.
Standard protocol. Even though he says he's fine, doctor has to come out. They have to do the checks. These are mandatory now. Remember, there can be late onset concussion as well. So while you may feel, that's a nasty blow, you may feel okay, he will have to be monitored tonight as well. The doctor will check up on him over the course of the evening to see that everything is okay. And that's to protect the players from what they call late onset concussion.
Yeah, 2 left-handed batters in the middle. What a sight here. Faf du Plessis, Marsh and DeLong played together for South Africa. You must have seen them closely, HD.
Played a little bit against Faf du Plessis, to be honest, but thankfully not Marchant DeLanga.
He can really get that ball to climb, really hurry the batters like the last delivery to the not. Yeah, what's it with matchups, HD? At some point in time, you have to play the spinners you have in the side. Why do captains these days have a very, very defensive approach there?
They call it analysis paralysis. And sometimes you can over-analyze things now. We know that all around the world now, you have an analyst who sits down and says, this is an ideal matchup, that's an ideal matchup. But sometimes you just got to back your frontline bowler. Imagine Muralitharan not being allowed to bowl to a right-hander. So fall safely, they should get a couple. If Muralitharan wasn't allowed to bowl to right-handers, I'd still have a career.
So would many. Yeah, but a good point, very good point over there. Just wonder, why do team managements, the think tanks these days, just hold the players back when a left-handed batter is in the middle? You see, not just in this game, but quite a few games in the NPL where left-arm spinners have not been allowed to bowl to the left-handed batters. Somehow managing to get rid of the ball there. Yes, getting easier for the Lumbini Lions. 6 coming off it, 138 for 4. Yeah, the boys in red are displaying red hot form in the middle, and that's why those flags as well, everywhere. Festive atmosphere. That's how it always is. There it is. Happy, relieved, a confident dugout, come back to winning ways, and finally we see some spin. left arm spin to the left-handed batter, HD.
No option now. Has to happen. Nice to see Darcy Short get some runs here. I almost want each overseas player to put up a performance because it just makes them feel as though their selection to come and play here in the NPL is warranted. You don't want someone to get on an aeroplane and to have had a bad tournament. You know, Ruben Trumpelman has certainly offered with the ball, and now Darcy Short, even though he's got a couple of starts, he's shown what he can do.
Good strike. Up and over. And runs away for a 4. The Lions need 2 runs. And this partnership has done well. And for the first time, you feel the Lions are looking good with their all-round ability in the middle.
The best thing about this run chase is it hasn't been frantic. It's been controlled. We've had some aggression, but they've been smart in this run chase.
That's a lovely strike. And that's been pouched just at the edge of the ropes. He's led with a perfect jump to take a very fine catch that'll end Dilip Nath stay in the middle. Bit of an anticlimax here. Another one bites the dust for the Lions.
Good catch. Good catch. He had to time his jump perfectly. Sam Heaslett in the deep here. We've seen a number of those that have been palmed over the boundary. But Heaslett's pouched it. Nice little innings from 16 from just the 12. He took them to the brink. 143 for 5.
च्यानल बन्द होला अनि यो त फेसबुकमा मद्दा ठीक छ नि त धेरै भ्यू आउँछ फेसबुकले हुन्छ नि त रिकोइला रहेछ नि त रिकोइला त राम्रो प्लेयर हो यो करियर अलि ध्वस्त भयो कि अहिले अलि गडबड गरेर अन्त भात कमैला खाजा के खायो मोमो त्यही अफिसमा यो होइन झोल मोमो होइन एभरेस्ट मोमो मिठो त्यो तर
Well, have they come back into this competition? Another left-handed batter. Yamala goes hard at it. That'll bring Dickwell on strike.
And I think it's fitting that Niroshan Dickwella will be the man that has the opportunity to get them over the line, because he's definitely added something, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, to this side. He's a popular figure. He gives them lots of energy in the field and belief, and he brings it out with bat in hand as well.
There it is. He knows it, Dickwella, the way he's celebrating as well. He's quite a character, but this is a great sign for the Lumbini Lions. A convincing 5-wicket win with quite a few balls to spare. They've come back into the competition in some style. There is hopes for a top 4 finish, and they've been clinical tonight.
I love this. He knows.
He knows it's not outstumped, I'm afraid. The wide takes them over the line. That's the end of the game. Niroshan Dikvela, 29 from 22, along with Darcy Short, ensured that this was a canter. And it's time to celebrate because that's 3 wins now for the Lions.
Yeah, they're coming together just the right time. Rohit Paudel missed out with the bat, but he'll be a relieved man to see his boys apply the finishing touches and secure 2 crucial points. Never easy to come back in a tournament when you lose games very early in the competition, but he has come and added a new dimension to this Lumbini Lions. Niroshan Dikvela behind the stumps, in front of it. He's been a breath of fresh air. And courtesy some very fine inclusion, smart captaincy, good bowling. They have the better of a side that has really looked the part, the Biratnagar Kings. They succumbed to their second defeat in the competition, but they are still in safe waters.
Yeah, very good win. Very fine win. We know that the Kings will be in the shake-up come the end of the competition, particularly with players like that in their side, but they might need to address one area of their game, and that is the bowling attack. They could be just short one frontline bowler. Yeah, they got a little bit of bits and pieces here and there. Sandeep Lamachani he's a match winner, but he can't bowl all 20 overs. Marshant Delanga, he adds value with ball in hand. But where are they getting these other overs from? That's the question that needs to be answered.
But the high point for the Lumbini Lions is Darcy Short striking form in the back end of the tournament. A fluent 57 set up the chase. And Rohit Paudel will be a happy man because now his players from top to down are just showing the right metal and muscle. Niroshan Dikvela unbeaten on 29, but it was Darcy Short's innings early on that put them on the chase. Rohit Paudel missed out. Sandeep Johra opened the innings to begin with. Then he came at number 6, 7, then at number 4, but he's doing the job getting those promising starts. It's been a good chase.
Here's how it works. Instead of typing, just talk.